Hey, what's up guys? This is Guillermo Auto. I'm removing an aftermarket alarm on a 2016 Tacoma. I'm pretty sure this is the same for a 2015 as far as like the steering panel screws and the bolts and everything where they go. This one here, it's weird. You hit the blinker up and then you could start the car. That's how this alarm works. But it's causing problems, so we're going to get it out. So if you have this one, good. And if not, just take what you can from this video. And, you know, first let's turn on the AC though, make it cold in here, just for a few minutes, and then I'll get to it. Alright, so I turned the car off, took the key out. Come here, go ahead and pop this out. This just comes out. We'll look in there. You can see something back there, but we're going to have to take this panel off to get to these wires. But first, let's take this bottom kick panel off. You can just wiggle this out. Just kind of, gently pry on it until it comes up. And then over here, come and take this black footrest off. Go ahead and get this off. It could be kind of stubborn. Just pull that off and then get this little nut off. Go ahead and unscrew this and then get this kick panel off. Go and put this over here. This kick panel you can just kind of pull off. There's going to be a clip, so don't lose the clip that's attached to it. Go and put this over here. Alright, so now I'm going to undo this bolt right there. It's a 10 millimeter. Go and undo it. And then go and move this panel here. And then we'll go ahead and undo this. And unplug the tpms button. You just unplug it, and there's this little button right here. You press down the little tab and then pull it out. Alright, and then so you can kind of wiggle it loose from over here. I usually start over here. And you kind of wiggle it out. Don't pry it like straight down, you could break something. And then you come over to this side and you kind of pull loose. Just pull all around on it until it comes loose. Pull this loose right here. This comes out. And don't lose the little pink tabs. Alright, so where this is got kind of hanging down, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect these switches. See how it's kind of stuck. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this switch and this switch. Alright, so I got that disconnected. I got this one disconnected. You just push on the little button, just like the other one. Then you pull it out. That's how to get those out. And then to get this hood latch out, you just push down on the tab. And this could come out just like this. And it'll go in the same way too. You just kind of go up to it and then clip it in. And this, we'll get this off. Just go ahead and pop this off. And then we can remove our steering panel and put it aside. Put them over here so they don't get scratched or broke. Alright, so now this little black piece is going to come off. Go ahead and undo this. Take this off. And go ahead and take 10 millimeter off right here. There's about 3. And you get that off. And look, here's one of the relays from the aftermarket alarm. So it looks like everything's under this clamshell. What I'm going to do is put the key in, and then just turn the key on, but not the car, and then that'll free up the steering wheel so I can get to the screws behind the clamshell. Right there and right there. Let me get those out. Alright, one screw. Get the other screw out right here. Once you get them out, just take the key back out. And then just kind of grab it, kind of pull down on it, wiggle it, try to break it free. It's held together by just a couple plastic clips. And watch out for this down here. Alright, see, as you can see, I kind of wiggled until it broke free. It goes together. That's why they call it a clamshell, because it's a two-piece that just kind of clips together. Alright, so let's take a look. I can see some wires. Looks like this is the relay. Got a wire going to this black wire, blue wire going to the other side of the black wire. The black wire's been split in half. Usually every alarm has it. I'm going to reattach this. And then this little guy, he's a biter. He just bites a wire up here. Probably something with the blinker circuit. So this not much in this alarm. You know, it's only this one little biter, and then like 3 other wires. Yours may have more. You know, just if yours has a lot more of these little biter guys, just disconnect them. They disconnect like this. Go and pull him down, and then these ones, I'm just gonna cut them and then put them together, and that'll just kind of be like reconnecting this wire. I'll show you what I mean. And if your car has a lot more wires and those little things just like biting on the wires, just go ahead and disconnect those. Don't let them intimidate you if there's a lot. Just go and pull them all apart. You'll probably have this part though too. You'll have to put a wire back together that's been cut in 2. So I'm gonna put this yellow and blue wire together because they're both, again, just coming off this black wire that was originally cut in half. So just putting these 2 together will make it so as if that black wire is reconnected. And yeah, so I mean, here's the relay. That's all it does. It works on that. So I'm gonna go and plug this in. I took it out so I could pull that biter off easier. Be careful pulling on the wires. You don't want to rip the wire out of a connector. That's a whole nother can of worms. And then these 2, like I said, I just kind of strip the ends and I'm gonna put them together with the butt connector. Or not a butt connector, just a pinch connector. I put it together, and then now this is just as if the black wire was never cut in half. Make sure everything's tight, the connections are tight, and then I'll put it up here with like a zip tie or something out of the way. I just use the aftermarket wires that were on here, because if I were to try to put the black wire back together only, it would be kind of tougher, you know, because it's like not that much wire to begin with. So now I'm going to start the car, make sure everything starts up before I put it all back together. Alright, everything's good, starting up fine. I'm going to turn the AC on to cool off. I'm in Sacramento. It's super hot out here right now. Hopefully you're somewhere where it's pretty cool. Alright, so now I'm going to let the car run while I'm putting it back together so I can cool off. Here's how I just, you know, cleaned up here. I just put a zip tie on it and put some electrical tape to hold it all together. So it's out of the way. And now we're going to just put the clamshell back on, and it's all just going to go back together now, just how it came off. Put the screws in, tighten them down. Other side. This one in. When you tighten it, it'll kind of suck up the clamshell. You know, it'll make the seam tighter. We're going to put this bottom piece on. I think there's 3 bolts, 3 10mm bolts right here, right here, right here. And they also hang on this little plastic anchor. You can hang it on that while you're putting it on. And then we'll put this kick panel back up. Make sure all your tabs are on it, and then connect the connectors first. Go ahead and connect these. I put the hood cable back in, and then put the black part on that I took off too earlier. Don't forget that. And then we'll just put this in. You just kind of put it in slow, make sure everything's lined up perfectly. You know, remember that this is plastic, it's easy to break. And we'll put our 10mm back in over here, and right here. Got that in. I got that in. I close this back up. Alright, now I'm going to put my kick panel back on. And this is the black wire I said to reconnect. Just connect it when the panel's off. I got to put this on. I'm going to put my little plastic nut right here on. Alright, I'm going to put this on right here. And put my kick panel on right here. Alright, put this panel on. And then put this little cubby guy back in. He just popped in. I hope this video helped you out. Remember, if yours has more wires, you know, just it's the same principle, just disconnect them, so you'll be alright. Please like, comment, and subscribe.